Ever read a book from 100 years ago and felt a strange distance? The characters' choices seem odd, their world constrained in ways you can't quite pinpoint. That invisible barrier isn't just the passage of time, it's context. Every story is born from a specific moment, a unique blend of historical events, cultural values, and social rules. This context isn't just background detail, it's the operating system the story runs on. It dictates what's possible, what's sayable, and even what's imaginable for the characters living inside it. Think of Jane Austen. Her novels are full of women whose main goal is a good marriage. Why? Because the context of her time, the legal reality where women lacked property rights and economic freedom, made marriage their only path to security. Her context allowed her to represent their limited options, but not female sexual desire, which was simply unsayable in her cultural moment. The same is true for place. A colonial-era Australian text might describe the landscape as an alien force to be conquered, but a contemporary Indigenous author can represent that same land as a source of identity and spiritual connection. The land hasn't changed, but the cultural perspective has, creating two entirely different human experiences. This is why context matters. It transforms analysis from simple observation into deep interpretation. You stop asking what happened and start asking, why was this the only thing that could happen? Understanding a text's world reveals how our own experiences, what we see as freedom, love, or success, are also shaped by the invisible forces of our own time. Context isn't just part of the story, it's the code that makes it mean something.